just realised I haven't got my glasses. I'll be right back. Well, hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Love Audio's YouTube channel. My name is Paul Webber. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. And tonight is a bank holiday hangout, just answering your audio questions. If you have any questions about audio production in general, especially from a beginner's point of view, please drop it in the chat and we will answer you as soon as possible. Whit Profit, hello to you. Danny Davis, hello to you. And hi to you if you're watching. Let's get started, shall we? Wow. We nearly didn't want to get on. Danny says no glasses. You want to be able to see anything. You won't be able to see anything. Okay, yeah, cool. Funnily enough, Danny Davis is on the program. I'm just gonna put your audio on. There you go. How about that? Can you see me? Hey,
yes, I can see you.
That's brilliant. And also, you're on mix minus, which means that you shouldn't get any kind of audio feedback as well. So give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to bring you into a PIP. Just give me 2 seconds. Stay there a second. Because we have to do this on the fly, because we've only just connected you, as you probably know. Give me 2 seconds. Layers. Go to there. Scroll down to Danny's call. That's brilliant. And let's put that there and click that. And you should be there. There you go. Look at that. Perfect.
Cool. We like that.
Yeah, that's not bad at all, is it? Let's have a look. That's the chat. Why is the chat not coming up? Hang on. Have I got it connected on? No, there you go. So that's better. Right. So the chat should start coming through. There it is. Perfect. That's chat. Look at that. See, all the chat is there as well. No glasses. You want to be able to see anything that's come up. You see like that. Whit Profit says, hi, good to see you. Thank you very much. Love Audio Production says hi for some reason. And Danny says hello, evening all. There you go. So all of those chats are coming up. That's brilliant. Let me reduce that. What we will be seeing on screen is that. Because Danny, you had a question, I think a couple of weeks back. You asked me about audio logos. You know, what is a logo? Because just talk through the story. You were talking to the guys that you do radio for, and they were talking about new jingles and stuff like that. Talk us through what was happening there, will you?
Yeah, so we've got a new set of jingles for one of our stations coming on the 5th of September. And we have a weekly meeting on a Friday, and we were discussing about jingles. And one of the things that was brought up was the fact that every single presenter on the station will have their own sonic jingle, as it were. So obviously, as a jingle professional as you are,
you said it, geek. You were going to say geek.
Yeah, I was. I instantly just went to you and was like, what is a sonic ID? And one of the guys that sort of mentioned it, and the easiest way to put it was think of another station that we listen to quite a lot. Well, I don't anyway, because I'm on 24 hours a day. But anyway, one of the other stations in the country, Capital. That's sort of the top of the hour. That's a sonic ident.
Sing it. Sing it.
Capital.
There you go. There you go. Well, and you're right. You're absolutely right. That is a Sonic ID. So capital, or sometimes they vary it and go capital, and that's the same sort of thing. They just vary it up a bit. And you know what? You're exactly right. That is a Sonic ID, otherwise known as in the industry, in the jingle industry, a logo. They use them more in the States. So, because there's so many different stations in the States, what they use is what we call call letters. So WABC, Z100, all that kind of stuff. They are call letters, and those are meant to differentiate between counties, states, borders, towns, cities, that kind of thing. Everyone's got a different, what I call call sign, okay? And it stems from the old call signs in old-fashioned radio, where they used to have handles and things like that. CB radio here in the UK, we used to use that kind of stuff, that truckers use and stuff, which is very different. But going back to the old radio scenario, then yeah, you're right. So a logo, or a Sonic ID, as you just described, is simply that. It's maybe 4 or 5 different notes. So I'm going to do an example of a very famous logo. You'll get it straight away. So
McDonald's.
Right. So that's an audio trigger. That's a Sonic ID. And McDonald's used that. It's from the song I'm Loving It by Justin Timberlake. So every time that's played, he probably gets a royalty check for millions or thousands anyway, whatever. But because what they've done is they've licensed that logo from Justin Timberlake, and Justin Timberlake's going, yeah, thanks very much, man. That's going straight in my back. Or however he talks. Do you know what I mean? So Sonic logos are very interesting. And I've just pulled one up on the screen here. This is a Sonic logo from a jingle package that I've got that was produced by Ben Friedman, no longer with us, sadly. He passed away a few years back. But this is his library of stuff. And there are 50, 60, 70, 80 odd CDs in the collection, and each one's got 99 tracks on it. So you can imagine how many jingles there are. But this is just one example of an audio logo. I've got this coming up on the Rodecaster Pro on the phone channel. So the good thing is that you and I can hear that. He says. Hang on.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't. I've not played it yet.
Oh.
Okay, so that's an audio logo. Da, 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 da. That would get really annoying really quickly. But do you see what I mean? So that's one example of an audio logo. If we go to the files and bring up... what if I just... I just opened my emails for some reason. I don't need that. Let me have a look here. So if I go to the folder again and just drag one of these in at random, I'm just going to put it on track 2. I'll just mute that. And then we'll be able to hear this one. It's a different logo. Dun, 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 dun. So that's different from the one you heard just now. So that'll be this one. But that's different to this one.
Ever so slightly, though.
It's the same key. Is it the same key? I don't think it is the same key, but it's slightly different in regards to what it's made of. And also you can tell that it's shorter than that one.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? So they're pretty much designed the same. However, this is different. You use that between 2 songs, but you put some singing with it as well. So, for instance, Danny Davis, or, whatever your name is, blah, 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 the station name, or da-da-da-da, or WABC, or da-da-da-da, or Z100, la, la, la. So, audio logos and sonic triggers like that, very interesting as far as I'm concerned, because it's a jingle at the end of the day. And I've got acres and acres of them, as you know. So I'm glad you managed to, kind of ask that question last time you were on. What is a sonic trigger? What is a sonic logo? Because our station boss is thinking of getting some new jingles. And to answer your question, that's exactly what he's trying to do. So he's booked somebody to come up with... In fact, I can demonstrate it for you. Hang on a second. This is live radio, folks, or live TV, or live YouTube, whatever you want to call it. So let's bung an instrument track in here, okay? So this is an instrument track now. And let's bung an instrument here. We'll look for some, let's have a look, instruments, PreSonus. We're going to go with a Mai Tai synth. Going to bung that on there. And we're going to bung a sound effect in here. Let's go with bass. And let's go with 80s funk bass, for instance. So that now...
Yeah.
Okay, so a good logo would be... The one you just heard, kind of. So there's the logo for a start. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you wonder about capital, so that would be. Capital. And that's sometimes what they would just use the 3 notes and they would sing over it. So capital. Yeah. Or
yeah. There's also 5 as well.
Eh?
You're thinking about having a 5 as well. So maybe a 3 or maybe a 5 or a 4.
What's the station name?
Make it that. Total Hits.
Total Hits. That just needs 3. You could do any number of notes, but if you get one that's good, stick to it, because that's the idea. It's memorable in people's minds, and so they're going to be, every time they hear whatever it might be, obviously not played as badly as that, but then they're going to memorize that, and they're going to go, that's that such and such station that I listen to quite a lot, and they, oh yeah, Total Hits. So. So do you know what I mean? So that's let's give it some polish. Let's put some reverb on there and some delay. So yeah,
yeah,
that's a good one. Total Hits. Do you like that?
Yeah, yeah.
I should be talking to your boss, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Thank you very much for answering the question.
Pardon?
Thank you very much for answering the question for me tonight.
No, you're most welcome, and thanks for coming on. And I know it was short notice because we only talked about this earlier, and I haven't had much time to kind of prep it. But certainly that's one of the questions that I wanted to get answered for you, because I know that you were asking the question a couple of weeks back, weren't you, about the logo? I like that too.
But as soon as we get the jingles in, I'll send them to you and play them for you, so you can see what you think.
Yeah, send them over. We'll play them on the show, as long as we don't get copyright strikes for playing your radio jingles on the show. We shouldn't do, because it's been created by somebody that probably isn't releasing commercial music, right? So I could certainly play all that kind of stuff, and it wouldn't get copyright strikes because nobody's produced it as such, not yet anyway. But yeah, if you get them, then yeah, send them over. It'll be interesting to hear what they sound like. And will they have vocals next to them? Do you know if they'll have singing on them or anything like that, Danny, or what?
I'm not too sure about that yet.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as, because obviously they're going live on Monday the 5th, which is next week.
Yeah.
So if they're all been sent back and all ready to go, then he'll give us an update on Friday during our meeting, I would imagine, and he'll tell us, when it's going live. Yeah. And then as soon as I can get into the log, I can literally just pull them straight off the log and then just send them to you, and you can all, play them on the show, and I'll just sort of say to him, look, my friend, etc., and yeah, we'll go from that.
The jingle anorak, yeah. Well, listen, yeah. I know you've got to go because you've got stuff to do, and your partner will be home very soon anyway, and we'll want some tea of some description, so you better get going and get that sorted out. But yeah, thanks for joining, Danny, and hope to speak to you again soon. Take care, yeah?
Take care. See you soon. Thanks.
Thank
bye.
you. Thank you. Let's give him some applause. All right, so let's go back to the questions, because I know that Whit Profit had a question just now. Let me just bring that up. Let's have a look here. My question may not be relevant. I'm using Rodecaster Pro 2 and bringing vMix into Zoom. I am getting any and all audio from vMix into Zoom. Do you think that is what I really want? I think so, but haven't run a Zoom test with another person, so not sure. What do you think? I think you ran out of letters there, Whit, because we only have a maximum of certain characters. But thanks so much for the question. It's a very good question. I know that on the Rodecaster Pro, a lot of people, Rodecaster Pro 2 rather, a lot of people are asking if they can do submixes. So in other words, what that means is, and I used to be able to demonstrate it on my old mixing desk, which I don't have anymore, obviously. But what it means is that you can send a different headphone mix, if you will, or a different mix to a different part of your production. Okay, now that might be the Zoom meeting, that might be something else, that might be backstage and all that kind of stuff, where you can send audio to a different thing, especially if you're using vMix. So you can set up mix buses, A, B, C, D, E, whatever, and send different portions of audio to that different audience if you wish. And what you're saying to me, I believe, is that you're getting any and all audio from vMix into Zoom. Do you think that's what I really want? If you want the entire Zoom audience that you're dealing with, not audience, but the Zoom panel that you're dealing with to hear everything, then yes. But if you only want them to hear certain portions of the show, like your microphone and like some audio, but not everybody's audio, then that's where you'd have Mix Minus on. So, on the Rodecaster Pro 2, and again, we're using Mix Minus on the Rodecaster Pro tonight so that Danny didn't get any feedback at his end. But you can put that on, you could put Mix Minus on, and it would prevent the Zoom call from feeding back into the computer again, so therefore you don't get that feedback. But you still want to be able to hear your Zoom callers. Does that make sense? You still want to hear your Zoom participants in that production, but you don't want them to hear themselves back again, because otherwise that's going to create what we call a loop back or a howl round. And that could get nasty in people's headphones and stuff like that. It's going to get really frustrating. Happy to test that with you anytime, young man. So, Wit, send us a link or something and we'll hop on and maybe test it sometime. Do it tonight if you want. What's it now, 20 past 8 local time here. So 76543, 20 past 3 where you are. Happy to test it if you have some time. Send me the link on Messenger. And I'll click that and we can dive in and just test it and see how it works with you and I both on a call at the same time. I don't know. More than happy to try that out for you. So I really hope that helps. Now then, where was I? I need a kettle in here. You know that? I need a kettle. I didn't bring any drinks with me tonight. Such a rush to get Danny on. I just didn't have time to make a drink, so I don't have one here, which is a real shame, but never mind. So yeah, if anybody... Rich Vibes is on. Good evening, says Rich Vibes, in a true Good Morning Vietnam style. I like that. That's very good. So thanks so much for the questions so far. It's been really good. And Danny was on earlier. If you missed the beginning of the show, Danny was on earlier asking about logos, and this is what I came up with earlier. Sounds right to me. Thank you for the explanation. Thank you for the offer. No problem at all. Like I say, drop us a message. We'll do it tonight on the fly if you wish. And I'm happy to join a demo Zoom call with you. But we're talking about logos earlier on, and we brought up a couple of examples of that. So, which is cool. I don't know if that's... Yeah, let's have a look. So this is a slight submix of that first one, and then on here, come on, there we go. What we've got is got a keyboard set up. So we can do any kind of logo that you want. So, what do we do with Total Hits? Which is brilliant. We could play all night with that, but we're not going to. So, yeah, that was one of the questions earlier. What is a sonic trigger, sonic logo? The idea is it could be anyone like this, for instance. Or it could be like the one at the top there, which is this. Rich says, play the model. No, because I get copyright strikes. My cousin's got one on, by the way, on his YouTube channel. If you search for the model remix, it'll come up. It's got millions of views already. It's fantastic, and even Kraftwerk have endorsed it themselves, saying it's a great mix. So Wayne, well done if you're listening and watching. Yeah. So check that out. Check out Kraftwerk, the Model remix. Wayne Cole, Cole, on YouTube. You'll see that. It's brilliant. So. She's a model. Yeah, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Not live anyway. I could probably do it if you gave me like 3 hours to practice it and stuff like that. But yeah, no, definitely not. Let's go back to that one. We're a bit dark tonight, aren't we? Let's lighten that up. There you go. You can see a bit more of the background now. It was really dark. Look, it's too dark. I need a brighter light. To be fair, that's too bright. You can see that. Oh my gosh, that's like sunlight. Like I was listening to the original. Oh, shush! You're just saying that. you are just saying that. I appreciate the sentiment, though. Behave. All right, go away. Thank you. But yeah, any other questions about audio production? Wit, please do, like I say, send me the link and I'm happy to jump on if you would like me to. I'm just trying to check that, see if you've actually dropped something in the comments if you have. Oh my gosh, there's something in there. Hang on a second. That's fine. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Nope, it's not there anyway, so that's fine. Okay, good. So look, sounds right to me. Thanks for the explanation. Thanks for the offer. No problem at all. Wit, like I say, anytime, just drop me a message and we'll hop on. Which is really cool. If anybody missed the question, by the way, this was it. It was getting all audio from vMix into Zoom. Is that what he really needs? And I said, well, if you want to send your callers, not your callers, but your participants in the show, all of the audio, so everything that's coming through the Rodecaster Pro, then yeah, fine. But if you just want portions of it, then that's where you need to kind of route it within vMix and send them different portions of the show. And have mix minus on so that they don't get the feedback and the howl round and everything that causes, okay? So yeah, I hope that helps. Yeah, good. The reason, are you getting some hiss? The hiss is coming through the second sound card, by the way, the Audient ID14 sound card. So if you're wondering what that is, it's a little hiss coming from that end. So my apologies for that. I'm out in the garden now. We're going inside and set up. I'll send you a Zoom link. No problem at all, Wit. That's brilliant. Out in the garden. How cool is that? It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so yeah, you should be enjoying that weather. I don't know what the weather's like over there, but in Canada, do let us know, won't you? It's not been a bad day here, to be honest with you. I've been over at I was on air this morning at Radio X. Radio X, there we are. That's when I used to work there as an account manager, look. Woo, woo, woo. So the heat wave's still in the UK. No, not really. It's a lot calmer than it was. Not quite so hot. It was like 30, 40 degrees or whatever, but it's down to about 22 degrees now. What's it like in here? Hang on. I've got a thing. It's 23 degrees in here, Celsius, by the way. No idea what Fahrenheit that is. But yeah, 23 degrees, 61% humidity. 2024 is the time. By the way, go Blue Jays Wit. Oh, there you go. Well, Rich is supporting your sports channels over there. First commercial station I was on. Oh, sorry, did not mean to drop it. These button badges. Stop trying to focus my face. Hang on. Come on, focus. Focus on me. Focus on me. Come on. Why won't it focus? Come on, autofocus. Come on, baby. There. So this was the original logo, and I produced these button badges on a machine that I had. Pretty cool, huh? I got the gig to produce the button badges, as well as being on air. It was my first on-air gig ever on that station. Whip Profit says, thanks, Rich. I worked for D106.3 up in Chester. Senior sales consultant there, if you can see that. Sorry, it's a bit squiffy, but it's not focusing properly. There we go. My favourite BB Team 2. Cool. This was an old Nightline Roadshow logo that I used to have. Let's cover up with the address. You don't need to see that. Look at that. Ta-da! That's pretty cool. Yeah, just going through some memorabilia. These were stations I visited over in Florida. 99 Gator, 99.9 Gator, 100.7 Country Legends, Light 96.1, and Sunny 94.1. That was Atlantic Boulevard, Jacksonville, Florida. Look at that. Gary Spurgeon, General Manager. Gary, if you're watching this, give me a job. Only kidding. Part of the Render Broadcasting Corporation. How cool is that, eh? So I went to visit those stations when I was over there. Fantastic. Memorabilia, radio. We're going down radio memorabilia lane. But it's all good. It's all good. I don't know if you ever... Hang on a second. I don't know if you ever saw this when my studio was elsewhere, but this is a fantastic sign that I managed to pick up. Music. So it makes me party, makes me want to party all night long, inspires me, is passion, rocks my world, keeps my heart beating, taps my toes. What else we got on here? Makes my soul ache, makes me believe I'm going to be all right, brings a tear to my eye, that's a fact. Makes me dance like a fool. Yep. Makes me see another point of view. Says all the things that I wanted to say, makes life look beautiful, makes me want to drive all night. Not really. Heals wounds, is fearless, inspires me, makes me want to sing out loud, blah, blah, blah. Rocks my, done all that one. Gets this party started, correct. Cranks up my stereo, makes me sing in the shower. That's all pretty good, isn't it? I love that. It's made of steel. So I need to hang that up where it's easily viewable. You know, like back there, because it'll be like way, way in the distance. But it's good though, isn't it? Pretty cool. I like it. Good. Stand up. Okay, I think it's all right now. Right. If anybody's got any more questions, stick them in the chat right now, will you? And I'll answer them as we go through. But otherwise, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one if we don't have any more questions about audio production. Because we're now on 8:30. I love that sign, all of the above. Absolutely, yeah. No problem at all. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? We could have some music on, couldn't we? This is the music that's built into the Rodecaster Pro 1, by the way, on the red button. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm left-handed, right? Just like Paul McCartney. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I was playing along to it quite badly, to be fair. Okay, so guys, if that's it, you don't have any more questions on audio production, I will say thank you very much for watching this one. It's been a short one, but it's a bank holiday here in the UK, and yeah, just wanted to hang out with you, answer any questions that you might have had. We've had a couple of questions on tonight, which is brilliant. If you have any more of those, drop them in the comments, and I will check them each and every day, in fact, and I'll reply as quickly as I can with the answer. If not, we'll join you next Monday night at 8 p.m. British Summer Time, and we'll take care, and we'll see you next time on the show. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.